Hello and welcome back to the channel. Oh, let's get going. So I'm not quite sure really what the point is. I mean, you got this looks like, there's so many spots that look like a ritual spot, you know what I mean? But we got another ritual, but we don't need this many. But there's no places that I've seen that have the corpse of a dragon. Again, this also looks like a ritual spot. But you had some kind of slad, whatever you say it, slad lord in there. Just to make sure. Pretty sure they were all just tongues, but worth checking, I guess. Okay, these are the Wanti priests that were Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon's supposed to be evil, though. Maybe he's with the Wanti. Yeah.
You win.
Feel the chill touch of the grave!
Well, hello. You're asleep, huh? Yeah, another ritual book. So wait a minute. So you need a live dragon. Okay, hang on. The creature to be absorbed must be lured or trapped within the center of the ritual room. The dragon sphere must be placed upon the pedestal. The dragon's body will be instantly consumed, as if its very life force were sucked in itself, or Cloud to feed at his leisure. But a warning, lest you displease the master and suffer his terrible wrath. Should a dead dragon's body be absorbed, the sphere must be destroyed immediately. So that's a fountain. I don't see... There's a pedestal. So we should kill this dragon.
Soleno Samatka! Ipur Soleno Samatka! Nabora Sisma! Obida Nabora Sisma! Ortano
You guys want to get him? Get a Morning Sword out. Damn. Oh, you're not dead. You're just. Should probably heal you though. Why don't you drink these?
Ooh!
Don't die. Okay. We got a dead dragon trapped in the spear. So where do we leave the spear? Do we just go feed it to Klauth? Huh. I mean, I guess we could take it to him. You know, I think for this, let's double check our spells. I can't imagine Power Word Stun is going to work on Klauth. So I think I would rather do something like protection from, like some kind of protection. Let's do Spell Mantle. Level 6 spells. I think let's get rid of Acid Fog. Let's put in one Greater Stone Skin. Cone of Cold seems like a good idea. Lesser Spell Mantle seems like a pretty good idea. Do I have any... You know... I don't think we'll need a knock for this fight, obviously. But Melf's acid arrow seems wise. Yeah, I think we're gonna go this route. Alright. Whole gauntlet with a lot of doors. Of course there's a trap. Literally, it was like looking for traps, waiting to see if it ticked. And... God, Christ. Well, my assumption was very much correct. This queuing up of my inventory is so unnecessary. Trap. No? Alright. Oh, him from behind. Really? The wand isn't working? What? Alright, whatever. Set it off. Super weird, man. Oh. I was so focused on that I didn't see the fucking dragon sit there. Oh, Jesus. Actually, get him out. But he is friendly. Well, I guess that's lucky. So... Oh boy. We have a room back there. Probably best that we do not open that. Let's set everybody up. So, Similard, you stand your ground right there. You stand your ground right there. You're gonna save right here because this could end very badly. We have lesser spell mantle, blah blah blah. Alright.
So, at last you have come. I assume my fire giant servants are dead. No matter. They are of little consequence to me. I can find other servants. Perhaps even you will serve.
Don't count on that.
Come closer. I will not harm you. These last days of the eons of my life pass slowly now, and I would speak with you to break the monotony.
How do you know my name? I'm as old as time itself. The infinite wisdom of eternity is mine to command. Your name and your deeds are known to me, Thalic, and I shall remember them long after history has forgotten you. And who are you? I'm Cloud, Worm of the North, oldest of the dragons, greatest of the mortal creatures who walk the realms. My power and my knowledge know no bounds. I want to ask you some questions. I am Cloud the Ancient Worm. I know much that is hidden. I even know you seek the words of power, remnants of the creator race, so you could save the city you call Neverwinter. Ask your questions, Thalic. I shall answer if it pleases me. Tell me about the words of power. The words are ancient, fashioned by the creator race when even I was young. The power of the words is great. Once I even thought their magic could sustain me, though I know better now. The magic of the words is not the sort I need to prolong my life, and so the word of power sits in my hoard, as meaningless as all the other material treasures I've collected over eons of time. I know you desire the word, Thalic, and it is of no use to me, so I'll give it to you in trade. Trade? What kind of trade? There's only one thing that I desire, and that is to prolong my life. I perform dark rituals to feed my essence, and for these rituals I need eggs of other dragons. Bring me these treasures, and I will give you the word of power. And how do I know I could trust you? Beside me, you are so insignificant it would be beneath me to betray you. But if that is not assurance enough, you do not have to undertake the task. I can find others to bring me dragon eggs. I'll think about your offer, but right now I have more questions for you. Tell me about the creator race. This land was not always ice and snow. Once it was a steaming jungle, ruled over by a race of powerful, ruthless lizardmen who forced the lesser creatures, all of you humans, dwarves, and elves, to serve them as slaves. But the land changed. The world grew cold, the old ones died out and became a forgotten legend in the mists of time. Now all that remains is the legacy of their glory, the words of power. Do you know anything about Malgrim and his cult? Malgrim and his cult are nothing. A single drop of water in the ocean of history. He dreams of greatness and the legacy of the creator race and claiming the words of power. But they are the dreams of a fool. His people came to me seeking the word of power, but I sent them away. Malgrim is blind with ambition, consumed by an insane lust for power. I will not deal with a madman. I have too much to lose. Well, I have an essence sphere here. Ah, an essence sphere with the soul of a full-grown dragon already trapped within for me to feast upon. Give it to me, Thalic, and I shall reward you with a mountain of gold for my vast hoard. I was hoping for a more substantial reward than gold. A powerful magical item, perhaps? You've performed a simple task, Thalic. It required no great risk or capabilities on your part. The gold I offer is not to your liking. Keep the sphere for yourself. I can make other orbs and find other servants. All right, take the orb. Here's your reward: 5,000 gold pieces. Now I must savor this sweet essence.
Betrayal. The tainted essence of a dead dragon. Now you will die.
Sorry about that, but not really.
Soleno Samatka. Ipu
Alright, so surrounded by an unknown aura, so we are going to use Greater Dispel on him. There's Aura of Fear, Aura of Fire. Let's have you drink. Attack the nearest. Oh, I got the spell. Alright, so give me a stone skin. Give me resistance. Spell mantle. Drink more potions. Take a clarity too, just in case. He's already near death. That was incredibly underwhelming. But he did have some stuff on him, and he did dispel me. So it's probably a very, very good idea to have at least 2 spell slots available for all my protection spells. There's Cloud's Head. More Dragon's Blood. Give me that key. You had 66 gold on you. Ooh, time stop, baby. Red dragon armor. Too bad we can't use that.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Another 4,500 gold. So we got 9,500 gold total out of this, and a Rod of Terror.
Oh,
Sure.
someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry. Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
And there's my word of power.
Oh, someone give me a
Have done well
hand. This is
find
too much to
this
carry.
strange word. Its power draws my spell, so that my projection may speak to you in this vision. There is much you must know.
What do you have to tell me?
Morgrim is nothing but a fool. He does not truly understand what he seeks. The words are ancient beyond imagination. They contain power he cannot fathom. I, Hadraline of the Word Slaves, was there at the beginning when the world was hot and this land was jungle where the old ones ruled.
word slaves?
The living power of the words Morgrim seeks had to be bound in the flesh of the word slaves. We were unwilling guardians, our souls tied to the ancient magic of the Old Ones. When the world was hot, we word slaves suffered for the empire of the Old Ones. The words ripping their power from our tortured spirits and our living flesh.
The old ones.
The Old Ones are my people. An ancient race of lizard folk who ruled the North before the dawn of time. We were old when even the elves were young. We were the first. We were the creator race. But we were also a race of unbridled cruelty. The strong ruled and the weak suffered. And we word slaves suffered most of all. Such was the way when the world was young and hot.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Once this winter land was a lush jungle. Vents from the earth blasted scorching steam into the sky, and the world was warm and fruitful. The Old Ones lived in this paradise, as did we word slaves.
What happened to this tropical paradise?
The world grew cold, the jungles died, frost and snow covered the land. For all their power, the masters could not stop the change. They vanished from the world, consumed by the earth that had turned against them.
But if your people were wiped out, how did you survive?
When the Old Ones vanished, the power of their words remained. As did we, the word slaves bound to that power, forced to walk the now frozen and desolate earth, forced to preserve the words and legacy of our masters. Many word slaves died when the endless winter came, but some learned to survive in the frozen waste, hiding from the lesser races who now hunted us. To survive what the masters could not endure.
What happened to the words of power when the old ones died?
Over the centuries, the magic of the words became dormant. Their power faded. And as we who were left behind grew strong, the bonds enslaving us were broken. We who had once been slaves scattered and hid the words so that we would be forever free of their legacy. Now, thousands of years have passed, and even we who hid the words no longer know where to find them.
What does this have to do with Malgrim?
Morgrim seeks to unlock the dormant power of the words so that he may enslave again. Word slaves, humans, dwarves, elves. Morgrim would have all bow to him as master.
All right, well, thank you for that information.
Spare me your sarcasm.
Ugh.
You are as big a fool as Morgrim. Morgrim.
It didn't
is
seem like
already
fucking
doomed.
sarcasm.
The words were meant to release ancient evil upon the land. To devastate those who survived the change the Old Ones could not. The plague was only the first of the evils the words will unleash. The world as you know it shall be no more if Morgrim succeeds. This is the legacy of the creators. The words... No! It cannot be! Morag! Morag!
What's
She
wrong?
strikes at me! This cannot be! She attacks me through the words. She disrupts my spell of projection.
Hey, you're gonna say something more about the word.
No!
Well, damn it. Let's go back and sell. Gorgoth, Gold Dragon. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was the... Was Gorgoth? Gorgotha the Green Dragon? I don't know. Ugh. Thank you for that teleport.
I smell blood and something else. Something foul. You have the head of Clouth, the ancient red worm. Give it to me, that I might see the proof of his death with my own eyes.
I'm honored to give you the worm's head, mighty Gorgotha. The terror of Clouth has been ended. No longer will his minions raid my lair. The evil power of this ancient worm has been broken. We dragons are loath to part with our treasure hoard. Achievement. Dragons are friends, not fodder. Completed quest for... well... I just need to stop trying to read all those before they disappear. But, anyway, got another achievement. Blah, blah, blah. We are loath to part with our treasure hoard, but you have earned your reward. Take this, the premier item of all the treasure I've collected. Surely the lives of your offspring are worth more than that. Come on. Alright. Thank you for the gift. Is there anything else you could die for me? Or could you... could you die for me? Christ. I don't know where my head's at when playing this game. I just don't. This is super weird. Anyway, are there more dragons in the area? The only dragon I know of who still lives is Akulatraxis, a vain evil dragon. Her cave is to the south in the mountains below the spine of the world, though we golds have little to do with her kind. Alright, I'll be going now. So what did you give me? What the hell did you... oh, you gave me this. A belt. Ceremonial Uthgard belt. Oh, wow. Immune to death magic, disease, and plus 5 to fortitude and saving throws. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, being immune to death magic's the big one, but anything improving my saving throws I really, really like. And I hang on to all these extra stuff and always forget that I have them. Never thinking to swap them out when I need to. I'm so terrible at that. Alright, so that's done. Let's go back and give this to... what's his name? Oh, we are a little past time. We'll end it here and pick it up in the next one.